Do you want to be financially secure before you reach your 30s? Before you can attain that, there are some goals you should set for yourself in your 20s. Developing solid spending and saving habits, learning to budget and investing when you're in your 20s can help you avoid unnecessary debt, saves for the things that matter to you, and use compounding to create a fortune in the future. If you are among those struggling with how to achieve that, watch this video to the end to overcome it. Firstly, learn how to create your budget. The first step is to examine your income and build a budget. A budget will assist you in deciding when and how to spend your money, giving you control over where your money goes. It also allows you to invest because you know your priorities are taken care of. Begin by making and sticking to a budget to help you manage your money without worry. You should think about using budgeting software. Many apps are intended for regular personnel budgeting, while others include more advanced features such as sending an alert when you're about to overspend. Begin with something modest, such as an 80-20 budget or a 50-30-20 budget. These easy recommendations ensure that you are appropriately accounting for both saving and spending. The second thing to do is to have your regular budget meetings with yourself. Take 5 minutes each night to check your budget and evaluate if you've stayed on track with your spending. Doing this regularly will provide you with a clear image of whether or not you are meeting with your monthly expenditure goals. A daily review may appear to be excessive, but this timetable keeps check-ins brief because you only need to analyze one day's worth of transactions. If you're married, share your spending objectives with your spouse so that you can both stay on target. You won't be caught off guard by significant purchases or bills if both partners regularly monitor the credit card accounts. The next thing is balancing your accounts each month. Balancing your accounts or keeping track of the amount in your checking account may appear to be a lot of labor for very little benefit. It can save you from overdrawing your account and incurring late or overdraft fees. It can also assist you in detecting identity theft or determining whether someone has stolen your account information. It is not difficult to balance your checking account. Gather your most recent bank statement, a calculator, and a worksheet if you require assistance with the calculations. Then, compare your transactions to the bank's list to identify any discrepancies. If you discover an error, notify your bank immediately. They will cooperate with you in the event of unlawful transactions, but depending on the circumstances, you may still be liable for some or all of the loss. Next up is setting financial goals. You must create financial goals to achieve your lifelong ambitions. Setting long-term, mid-term, and short-term financial goals will get you one step closer to financial security. Furthermore, if you aren't working for a defined goal, you're more prone to overspending. Saving for retirement, for example, could be a long-term aim. Building up your emergency savings could be a short-term objective. Estimate how much money you will need to achieve each of your objectives. A way to achieve these objectives is to allocate particular financial sums to them. Don't simply state that you wish to save a lot or enough. Say $20,000 or whatever sum is appropriate for your circumstances. Specific actionable goals are more likely to be met. You can use numerous online savings calculators to discover how much you need to save each month to meet your goal within the time frame you've specified. Another thing to do is start contributing to your retirement account. You've probably heard this before, and for good reason. Starting with your first job, you should start contributing to a 401k or another retirement plan. Contributions will be made with pre-tax dollars and earnings will be tax deferred until withdrawn after retirement. Even better, many employers will match all or a portion of your investment, resulting in massive advantages for you. Contributing early allows compound interest to work in your favor. Assume you're a 25-year-old who invests $2,000 each year for 80 years and never invests another dollar after the age of 33. You will earn more by the age of 65 than a 35-year-old who invests $2,000 per year for 22 years. Although the 35-year-old invests 4 times as much. Number 6, get good at finding deals. There are numerous ways to save money on everyday purchases such as clothing or groceries. This could be determining the optimum time of year to buy clothing or locating a good price for a new car. You may find ways to save money on everything from groceries to furniture. If you make hunting for a good deal a habit, you will be able to save a lot of money during your life. Learning how to avoid impulse shopping is a skill everyone does not have. A wise shopper is not the same as a bargain seeker. Once you've mastered the skill of finding a good deal, you must become a wise shopper and decide whether you need the item before purchasing it. That is not to say you should not buy what you desire. It means you can categorize your demands and make sure you have enough money to cover a purchase without having to dive into your savings. Waiting at least 24 hours before making a significant purchase is a smart idea. Number 8, account for irregular expenses. Irregular expenses include holiday shopping, vacation spending, taxes, and house maintenance. Taking the effort to identify and plan for these costs can help you develop more net worth as you work towards a secure financial future. If you know that some expenses occur just once a year, put money away each month to cover them. You will have saved enough money by the time they come around again to cover these large expenses without having to dive into your savings or use a credit card. Number 9. Save up for an emergency fund. Very important. Using credit cards to cover daily expenses when you go over budget is one of the most damaging financial habits you can establish. Instead, it is critical to have a decent emergency fund in place so that you do not have to use a credit card. Set a goal of saving 3 to 6 months worth of spending. This will protect you in the event of an emergency like losing your job or dealing with a family member's untimely death. Number 10. Track your progress. Tracking your progress is an important part of developing and attaining financial objectives. If you've been saving for a dream vacation, a down payment on a house, or your child's college fund, take a look at how far you've come. Consider where you want to be. Remember to applaud your accomplishments and hard work. Keep track of how much money you've put aside for each of your goals as a reminder of your abilities and commitment. Even if the quantities are tiny, they will add up. Number 11. Protect your savings. If you find it too easy to tap into your savings account when you run out of money, it's time to take action. Your emergency fund should be liquid and immediately accessible so that you can meet unexpected expenses straight away, but the remainder of your assets can be moved to the more difficult to access accounts. For example, depositing your money in an online bank can add a few ways and days of time it takes to transfer your money, which may provide you with the necessary cooling off period before making an impulse buy. Certificates of deposit CDs are another alternative if you find one with a decent interest rate, but you'll be penalized if you try to withdraw before the period is over. Number 12. Learn on your support network. It is beneficial to have people who support your financial decisions. Although you won't spend much time discussing your financial accounts, it's still beneficial to have people that understand what you're attempting to accomplish. Some friends may encourage you to spend money, but others may be more supportive of your objectives. Building a strong financial support system will help you achieve your objectives more successfully. Number 13. Check your credit report regularly. While you're working on these skills, don't forget to check your credit reports regularly and be on the lookout for identity theft. Each credit bureau allows you to request one free credit report each year. To cover yourself for a full year, space them 4 months apart. This can help you detect identity theft much faster and safeguard your credit score as well. Number 14. Make giving back a habit. Remembering those who don't is part of making sure you have enough. Remember to contribute something back to your community. You can do this by making donations or contributions to the causes and charities you care about, or by volunteering your time and abilities. Giving back regularly will remind you to be grateful for what you have. It may also provide you with tax savings. Number 15. Find your balance. Finally, it is critical to strike a balance between working, saving, and enjoying life. Take regular breaks to unwind. You can set aside time and money to reward yourself just to make sure you save enough of your salary to be comfortable and plan wisely. This is a difficult talent to master, yet it is critical for financial success. You will make errors from time to time. Simply learn from their mistakes and keep going. Do you think that everything discussed in this video will serve as a guide to help you attain your goals? You can always come back to this video and watch it all over again to understand it more better. Just be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to this amazing channel, and hit the notification bell. Till the next time, have a good day.